Good morning, people. It's me, OGDuffy, and welcome to the weekly vlog. It is Thursday, which of course you know it. Say it with me. Are the new Fridays. Just turned up at work, get myself a nice cup of coffee, let the games begin. Yeah. Might do the charity shops lunchtime. Thursday lunchtime, nipped out of work. We're doing the charity shop thing for a quick. I've got an hour, so hopefully we'll get round more than just one or two this week. A bit windy today, guys, but you know what I always say, guys, got to be in it to win it. Oh yes. And the first charity shop on my little round that I do, I spot this guy. Look, well, this lady, should I say? Yeah, little redhead there. Look. I had a quick look in case it was a Disney toy or something. I don't know what it is. Little OG said to me, well, what are you doing with that? I can see his point. A few toys in here. These were quite interesting. These couple of Volkswagen cars caught my eye. I had a quick look at them. They're not a brand I knew, I'll be honest, so quite cheaply made. So no flip money in them, I don't think. Maybe I should have stuck with the redhead. Anyway, little OG was looking at the books, and we was looking at Terry Pratchett. He's never read a Terry Pratchett book. So I said, yeah, give it a go. Don't know if he bought one or not, but I looked at the games here as well, as you can see. Here he goes. Colour of Magic and all that, wasn't it? Have you read the Terry Pratchett books? Or do you think he was overrated? I mean, I quite enjoyed the Colour of Magic. Thought it was a good little book. Then made our way out of this charity shop and along the high street to the next one. Little OG picked up some lunch en route, stopped in for a Subway. I didn't bother, but the Wisdom Hospice here popped in. Because you never know, guys. You've got to be in it to win it. I keep saying that, you know. Got to keep looking. Unfortunately, nothing of luck there. So I walk over the road into the British Heart Foundation. Quick look along the shelves. No games here, I'm afraid. But hey, they seem to have a decent little stock rotation. Every time I look, there's games usually. So they're nothing this time, which tells me they are selling. Because last time I was in here, they did have some very overpriced, I think, anyway, PS3 games. They obviously sold them at that, guys, you know. So goes to show people will pay them prices. They will pay more than you do in CEX for these games. Anyway, as I always say, got to keep looking, guys. And from here, I exit the shop and I make my way to the last of the charity shops, which is the Cancer Research, where I recently had that bit of luck where I got the 4 games for £1. But unfortunately, guys, it wasn't to be. I'm afraid my luck was out on this trip. Ho-hum. And then a quick look in the Hayes Travel window, see what deals are on. And at the bottom there, look, Krakow City Break, or is it Krakow? How's it pronounced? Let me know in the comments. And have you been? If so, am I missing a trick? Is it a good little trip, that one? I do fancy it. And into Sainsbury's to get my all-important lunch. Unfortunately, nothing in the charity shops for me there, guys. I mean, there was that FIFA game, one FIFA game. But you know me and FIFA, guys. Love it or hate it, I'm more a hater than a lover. But anyway, I'm back at the car. Been to Sainsbury's, picked myself up another Rustlers. This time it's the quarter pounder. £2 instead of £2.90. Obviously only one pate instead of 2. Now you recommended the sauce, guys. I'm going to try the sauce this week. Watch this space. Having that Rustlers burger, and I have added the sauce this time out, guys, as you may or may not see there. Does it make much difference? It's not as dry. It gives it a sort of moistness. People hate that word, don't they? It makes it quite moist. I'm sorry if that irritates you. But anyway, yeah, so would I add the sauce again? Do you know what? I probably would, actually, yeah. It's not as dry, as I say. It makes it nice and moist. Right, guys, that's lunch done. What am I doing tonight? Might get out in the games room. Got a bit of filming to do. And then, yeah, Traitors is on tonight. And I've got Saturday's Gladiators to catch up on. I do love that show. I've only seen the first one, but I really enjoyed it. So I might do that as well. And, hey, I might even treat myself to a pint. Or am I not? Thursday evening, work is finished. We're going for a quick beer on the way home. Because Thursdays are the new Fridays.
Oh yes.
Thursday evening, we have just finished work. Thursdays are the new Fridays, so I've stopped in for a pint on the way home at little OG's request. So it'd be rude not to, guys, wouldn't it? Here we go, let's get a beer. All right, Josh. What you got?
Darky fruits.
Happy days. I'm going for a strongbow, something a bit different. Bit of sweet tooth tonight. Yes. What are the chances he's got that? Here we go. Loving these twists. Thursday night, people. Home from the pub there. We've had fish and chips for dinner. We're halfway through the penultimate episode of The Traitors, and me and Mrs. OG are absolutely loving it. I've had a couple of ciders tonight, and I've just come out to get myself another one because, because I can, and I am, and I will. But I'm so enjoying The Traitors, so we're going to get back to it now. It's just a shame it's the final tomorrow, and then it ends, doesn't it? Have to find something else to watch, ain't we? Anyway, back to that Traitors show, guys. So Traitors is just finishing the penultimate. I'm gonna tell Nick who I think's gonna win, and I'm gonna get her to do the same. And then we'll check in tomorrow on the final and see if either of us got it right. My prediction: Harry's gonna pull this off, okay? And I think he's gonna be left alone. He's gonna be the last traitor remaining. That's what Mrs. OG thinks. So go on, Nick. Mrs. OG, who's going to win it?
Harry.
You agree? Is he going to be on his own, or is that other fella going to be with him?
Andrew might hang on, you know.
You reckon? Right, so our predictions are... Okay, then. So, guys, I'm going for Harry to win, but on his own. Nick's going for Harry to win, but with the other traitor. Oh, hello. And what's your vote? They just announced on there, actually. They said that if you want to take part in the next series of Traitors, go online now. Who voted? Let's get Mrs. OG on. Be your worst nightmare, wouldn't it? You'd hate it, wouldn't you?
I couldn't. I think no, I couldn't do it. I would like to do it.
Yeah.
But it's the constant talk about it.
Yeah, do your head in. But I'll tell you what, look, The Apprentice starts next week. Happy days, I love The Apprentice. Anyway, so I made my prediction. Mrs. OG's made hers. I've won this, guys. We've just watched the BBC News and we've stayed up to watch Question Time on BBC One because Mrs. OG, why are we watching Question Time?
Because I know someone is going to ask a question.
Will they show his question though? Is it guaranteed or?
I don't know.
Ah.
I have to watch and see.
Well, anyway, Kelvin, let's see if you appear or not, sir.
Who says that he wants to almost pull out of NATO. Imagine the effect on NATO if America pulled out. And this morning, there was a certain Mr. Barr who said that Mr. Trump could cure the wars in Russia and around the world in 48 hours.
Well, hang on. Donald Trump said he could do it in a day.
Oh, no, Mr. Barr said 48 hours this morning.
Right, well, when you say Mr. Barr, I'm not quite sure who you're referring to, actually.
He's his disgraced legal advisor.
Oh, right, okay. I think he's got more than one of those.
That's Nick's friend Kelvin now. Well done, Kelvin. Good morning, people. Happy Friday. The weekend is nearly upon us. Oh, yes, guys. We are not far away. The kettle is on. I'm in work. I have my first coffee of the day. Well, be second, actually. Mrs. OG made one this morning in bed. Very nice of her, wasn't it, eh? Anyway, guys, I digress. So plans for the weekend. Well, me and Mrs. OG are off to London town tomorrow. We're going up to watch a concert at the O2. We're going to go and see Depeche Mode. Now, as you know, that watch the channel, I'm a rock metal, right? And she was always sort of Smiths, Morrissey, Depeche Mode and that. And yeah, I remember we watched Depeche Mode in town. I said, cool, they put on a good live show, didn't they? Said they ever come round, I'll go and watch them. and they've come round. She got tickets, so we're going. I've got standing tickets, which is better. I don't like being seated. Yeah, I'm creep around, have a few beers while I'm watching the show, and I booked this hotel overnight as well, so we haven't got to rush back on the train. So Sunday, I will be going to a couple of CEX shops in central London. Oh yes, with a few beers, of course. So yeah, exciting plans this weekend, guys. Drop in the comments, what have you been doing? What have you had planned? Anything exciting? Let me know. I do love reading your comments, guys. Anyway, this coffee ain't gonna make itself. Friday afternoon, people. I have just finished work. An earlier finish, being a Friday and all. So I'm going to go home, get myself a bit of lunch, because I've not eaten anything. That healthy diet I have. I really need to eat breakfast. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to go home, bit of lunch, and then I said, Mrs. OG and little OG, you want to go somewhere for a couple of hours? Maybe sneak off to a charity shop or two. Maybe sneak off for a pint. Maybe go and do a little bit of domestic type shopping. Either way, I'm sure a pint will be involved somewhere along the lines. Anyway, I've got a busy weekend, and the trains are up the Swanee, so I have to jump on replacement bus services and all that old nonsense. Gotta love South Eastern Railway, ain't you? Not. Just popped out into the garden. Bit of fresh air, taking a look around. The old winter here. Still a bit nippy, you not as cold as it has been though, I don't think, but I've heard this one is going to be a cold snap, just in time for my birthday, next week apparently. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to go off now to the Isle of Sheppey, which is near us, because that's our nearest Tesco's, because they've got Coke Zero on offer, and Nicolette, bless her, Mrs. OG, does enjoy her Coke Zeros, so now I'm buy a few of those, and I might have a look in them charity shops, and creep in and have a beer and all, you know, because it'd be rude not to. Lovely bright afternoon here, guys. Bit of a cold, brisk air. Mrs. OG's put her hood up though, look. I'm having to slow down my walking pace for her today. She wrenched her back in the week and she's struggling, bless her. So we're due to go to London for that gig tomorrow, but it's slightly better than it was, so she should be all right for hobbling about to a pub or two, shouldn't you? See, I've got a good excuse now. She said, oh, not another pub. So you've got to rest your back, dear. Oh, yes. See, always at the thought of my mind, bless her. Always thinking of her and I. Anyway, do a couple of charity shops. See if I can find anything good. Pint of beer, methinks. Happy Friday. A different town means different charity shops, which means try my luck once more, people. Oh, yes, indeed. Loads of DVDs in this one. So if you're into your films and DVD collecting, this would have been well worth a look. I mean, big stack there. Big stack by the counter and a big stack by the wall. Now, I saw them little trainers there. I thought they had a little pair of Converse, you know, kiddies Converses. For the right money, I reckon they're flippable. But they weren't. They were not Converse, so didn't get excited for nothing on that one. A few piles of games here. Mainly, to be honest, PC, CD-ROMs. But of the games there that were console sort of related, High School Musical, Your Shape. Hey, we love maths. Well, some people do. Anyway, nothing worth having here. I mean, your usual sort of fodder. But it's great to see games out in the wild. Of course it is. Bit of SingStar there, and Pro Evolution Soccer Free. Who remembers that referee? He looked like a bloke from Hills Has Eyes, didn't he? And Tangled there on the Nintendo DS. Had no manual in that. I can't remember if that was £2 or £3, but I passed up on it anyway. But if you look round here now, all them DVDs there, I think it's 10 for 99p. Bargain. Just seen this one, guys. Look at that. Vintage game, all walking, £90. I don't think so, guys. I don't know what you think. Blimey. Well, he's seen better days, I think. Nick says it's creepy. I quite like it. Shame they ain't open. I'll buy it for her. And the final charity shop here. This place has still got the same games from when I last visited. So absolutely nothing. Although them few VHS tapes there. Don't know if there's any money in them. I should look up really. Mouse Hunt, I remember that film. Quite good. Shopping done, guys. Mrs. OG, what time is it?
It's hot chocolate o'clock.
I think it's more beer o'clock. Should we go get a pint?
Yeah. Come
And,
on then.
and a hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate for me.
Okay, we'll do this. Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much.
Enjoy your drink, alright?
Ta, buddy. Cheers, guys. Happy Friday. Yeah, filming now. All the best. Pub done, guys. Nice pint that was. It's good to have a beer on a Friday after work, isn't it? Or a hot chocolate in Mrs. OG's case. But anyway, into Tesco's now. Get some of them cheap Coke deals. And I've got to pick a ready meal up for little OG for tomorrow's dinner because we're off to London town. Ain't we, love?
We are.
Yes, we are. To see the Depeche Mode gig. Although her back's a bit ropey, so I don't know if we're doing an awful lot of walking. But hey, we'll get up there anyway and I'm sure I can find a pub to sit her in. I wouldn't want to go to the pub. Just keep her, you know, comfortable, right? Anyway, shopping to be done. Club card strikes again, guys. Oh yes. Nice offer them. So I've got two of them because Mrs. OG does enjoy them. Bit of general shopping. But they, £7 for 24 cans. Normally £10 something, so nice saving there. 3 ready meals for £7.50 instead of ever how much. So a £10 saving on the club card today. Happy days. So new club card rant. But it's positive for us. I managed to get the club card added to the Apple Wallet on my phone. So that's good. But, right, I mean, that was them 2 cases of Coke and then 3 ready meals, bit of milk. What else was it? That was it, wasn't it? I think that was it. Yeah. And we saved a tenner by just zapping a club card. How much is our personal information actually worth to these companies that they're prepared to give you them sort of reductions? Or my question is this, guys. Before club cards and all these sort of things existed, would it have been that price anyway? Back from the trip over on the island. Treated Nick to a new jumper. NYC. New look. Yeah. So there you go.
From new look in years.
What do you have now?
Yeah,
Josh's
you.
ready meals, me Cokes. But you know what time it is, guys? Oh, yes.
You only had one, didn't you?
I only had one. So beer o'clock, guys. Beer o'clock. Yeah, it's scrolling whenever you're ready. Okay, guys. We've got a letter here covering up my address. It's from the Teenage Cancer Trust. I can tell by the postage stamp on there. Okay. So it says here, yep, so we know what this is. Well, I'm hoping it's what we think it is. Now, as you know, last Christmas, so like a song then, isn't it, eh? I gave you all my heart. But the very next day, no you didn't. Oh, all right. But anyway, as you know, we did a bit of a fundraising thing for Christmas for the decorations. And it looks like we've had a certificate. Oh. So there we go, guys. Amazing. Rob Duffy, £350 from you, giving your donations for them great tree decorations that you did so well. I can tell you, we are planning the next lot, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
We are. So keep your eyes peeled towards the end of the year again, guys, because if you want to support that charity and you want to get in, you have to be quick because it's sold out in no time. But anyway, guys, nice to come home to it, get that framed up, get that up in the games room. Happy days. Friday night out in the games room. I just had dinner. I've been a couple of beers out here, just playing a few games. Yeah, waiting for the traitors to start at 9 o'clock. But no, I'm joined by, look, Leia, bless her. Now, she is on a complete... I don't know what's wrong with her, bless. She loves being outside, especially in the summer. But this time of year, it's so cold out there, we get her in because we don't like her being out. But she gets bored indoors. You can tell she's been running around for the last hour just meowing. We've been playing cat toys. We've given cat treats. We've given extra cat food. And she's come out here. Nick just brought her out. So I've just put cat TV on for her. As you can see there. And hopefully she'll settle down. Maybe play a bit of cat TV. I don't know. But anyway, Leia, let's chill out, hun. Let's chill. It's the weekend after all. Well, Leia the cat got bored very quickly and asked to be carried back indoors. So she's now back indoors, no doubt, harassing little OG and Mrs. OG as we speak. But that brings me, guys, to Arcade Game of the Week. So I'm going to get that played before I go in and watch my telly tonight. And we're up to the letter X. I just hope we don't have another dodgy game like we did last week. My God, what a game that was, eh? If you haven't seen it, it was a bit of an adult title, shall we say? Oh yes, think page 3 on steroids. Anyway, yeah. So let's go take a look at X and see what game we can find. Okay, game of the week. Remember, it's an arcade game I have never played before, but I like the sound of the title. So we're on X. X the Ball, X Day 2, X Files, X-Men. Now I know the X-Men games. Zained Selena. Okay. Xenon, I know that. Xenophobe, yep, know that. Xevious, yes, we all know Xevious. Zexex, never heard of that one. Xing Yung Man Yun. Right, okay. Double X Mission Zybots, I know Zybots. Right, that is it for X, so it's actually quite short. So let's pick one. I'm thinking of this Zained Selena. Zained Selena. Okay. New title on me. Okay. I'm going to go about, what was that? That's Technos 86. These guys did one of my all-time favourite games. Zane, your responsibility is to defend all of the planets against the Empire's invasion. Yeah, I've got this. Legato. Oh my God, where did they come up with these names? Why don't I just go down the pub, drunk a load of beers, the old game design, just come up with a load of names. Quaral Sawa. Kledos Sawa. Klemal Sawa. Lagata Sawa. Gould Sawa. Oh, I've had to choose. I didn't choose. It chose for me. Right, I'm guessing it's a shoot 'em up. Anyway, my favourite Technos game is Double Dragon. Double Dragon, guys. What a game that is. Oh, okay. It's sort of a side scroll. The jump on this is a bit different. If you press jump, it's just a standard one. But if you press it again, it sort of doubles up the jump. There's no other buttons. Right, okay. The side scrolling shoot 'em up. Can we fall down them holes? Should we try it? Let's see if, oh, no, you can't go down it. You can fall in it though. Oh. Can I push down and fire? No, down and fire. No up and fire. Power up there. Oh, nice. Shame you can't fire upwards like there now. You'd really need that, wouldn't you? Guys with lightsabers. It's all very Star Wars. Oh, look at him, he's on a space moped. Oh, he don't look very friendly. But neither am I. From behind, mate. Gadja. Can we bounce on these rocks? Yes, we can. That double jump is coming to its own there. That, oh no, that platform up there looks interesting. Get up to that and see what goes on. Right. Nothing's actually happened on there. I've got sort of green blobs going on now. You can't move when you're jumping in the air. So this is, so you've got to sort of say which way you want to jump before you're moving in that direction. Guy with his lightsaber again. Oh mate, it's quite a tough little platformer. I'm just going to throw another credit in there. Yeah. Oh, listen to that tune. Oh, that's very twee, isn't it? Oh, yeah, I want to continue. Let me continue then. Oh, it didn't let me continue. Yeah, all right, good luck. Yeah, we've had all that nonsense. Just play the game. What am I thinking? It's all right but it's lacking. Let's try that. Can we go there? Quarrel Sour. Same sort of interception. Maybe the planet has changed colour. I don't know. Oh yes, we've got a different background going on. It's so right. It's little things like this. Ready? I'll show you. That could have made this a lot better. When you jump, if you press left or right mid-jump, you can move, you can jump when you do it, rather than having to choose the direction you want to jump before pressing jump, if that makes sense. Maybe it'll shoot up to get them like it's Metal Slug style, you know. That would have been a vast improvement, methinks. Duck down to get the lower enemies as they come, that would have been better. Yeah. So this game could have improved massively there. It's very basic, I'll be absolutely honest with you. Actually, I've played enough of it. To be honest, I've talked myself out of it. It's very basic. I think just a couple of little tweaks and you could have taken a very basic game and actually made it half decent. It's a game of the week. Is it as good as last week's? Nowhere near it, guys. Nowhere near it. Okay, guys, it is about to start the final of the traitors. Now, just to confirm, my prediction is Harry's going to do it he's going to win without the assistance of his other traitor. And Nick, your prediction was?
I can't remember.
Your prediction was, you said yesterday that Harry's going to win, but the other traitor's going to stay with him. Andrew's going to stay with him. I think Andrew's going and Harry's going to take the lot. We'll see.
Well, it's both Team Harry.
Well, yeah, Harry's going to win, but he's going to do it on his own. You think he's going to do it with the other fella. So we'll see who's right. So this is it, guys. We're in the final now. Am I right or is Nick right? Or are we both wrong? We'll soon find out. Oh, no.
No!
Oh, my God. She's going to be so distraught. Unfortunately, there are a few choice words here, so I'm talking over it, guys. But my God, she was genuinely shocked. She so honestly believed he wasn't going to turn her over, but he did. So there we go, guys. It is finished, and I got the result. I got it. Oh, how tense was that? For those that have been following, I've loved this series. I think it's really, really good. So now, Nick, you were close.
I was close.
But no cigar. I got there in the end. Oh, mate. So what we got on now?
Well, we're going to watch the after thingy interviews with them. I hope Molly's forgiven Harry.
Yeah, she said, I'm never talking to you again if you ever do, find out it's you. So it's going to be interesting to see what she thinks. Anyway, so that's been Friday. Tomorrow's a big day. We're travelling up to town, going up to London. Night in a hotel, O2, bit of music, a few beers. Equals. Happy days. See you tomorrow morning, guys. Saturday morning, people. Happy Saturday to you. As you know, we're off to London today. Yeah. But there's an item missing here, look. The item has gone. Yes, the item in question was this spin bike. I probably had about 10 people in the end contact me. And in the end, a lovely young lady called Katie come through. She was genuine because she was asking all the right questions. And, how far are you and all that sort of stuff. So there are some genuine people out there. But I would say if you list anything on that Facebook, 10% of them are genuine. The other 90%, guys, just absolute time-wasting idiots. What's your experiences of Facebook, or is it just me that gets these unfortunate things? I think the worst thing I ever listed on there actually was probably a photocopier from an old school we worked at, and it was free. And the amount of comments I got hundreds. I'll take it, I want it. I said, right, okay, it's heavy. It's going to take 2 of you and you're going to need a van because it's big and it's heavy. Yes, where are you? Are there 2 of you? Where are you? Do you have a van? Where are you? And in the end, I gave it away to some local tattoo artist, I think. I said, just take it, mate. You know what I mean? So many time wasters out there on that thing. Anyway, interesting with others' experiences with a Face Bay, as it's called, or Marketplace now. All set, ready to get the bus to the station because Mrs. OG says, save money, don't get a taxi, we'll get the bus. I've never rode this bus before, so it's going to be interesting.
You're in for a treat.
I reckon I am.
Well, it's only £2.
Have you ever seen what they say about people who ride buses on the in-betweeners?
No. I remember.
Ah, you can't remember?
No.
Let's just say it's a nasty word to do with...
Yeah, no, you don't want
Yeah, anyway. But anyway, look, Mrs. OG's new jumper.
It's very big.
I like it. I think it looks cool.
My hands disappear.
What do you think, guys? Do you think it looks pretty cool? I like it. I think it's
It's
good.
warm.
I picked that, you know. That was my choice. Look at that. Awesome. Anyway, let's go and get the bus. No, we don't want any of that snow. Then buses won't run. After you, madam. Getting on the bus, guys. Nick's paying. Happy days. Sorry?
Just jump on.
Free travel. That's
The
good.
result. That was the result, yeah.
And you. See you later, mate. Cheers, thank you. Well, that was the bus, guys, and I did not get one single insult hurled at me. So the in-betweeners have been lying all this time. What do you say, Mrs. OG? Hey, I'm having a mare, mate. Absolute mare on this one. We had a bus replacement. An hour.
It's taken us over an hour.
Over an hour travelling just to get to Raynham, which is what?
That's 10 minutes from Raynham.
Yeah, about 10-15 minutes away. Oh, mate, this is a nightmare. Anyway, the worst bit was I'm on the bus replacement service, and there's this young girl on there, and she told everyone her life story about her best mate and how she sleeps with anyone, and oh my God. I was going to go and ask for her mate's number. Decided against it. Oh, this is horrendous, mate. Just get me there now. So, guys, we made it. What should have been an hour-long journey was 2. But, hey, I'm here now. So I definitely need a beer. And we're going to go and have a quick bite to eat, aren't we? Yeah. Nick's back's playing up, so we won't be walking too much today. But, yeah. Sure we can find somewhere around here. That's busy in there, my God. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to find somewhere to sit down meal. Yeah, bit of lunch, guys. And a pint, of course. Oh, mate, the people on that tram trains. Honestly, I like taking the train, but today I just seem to find all the numpties, mate, you know? And there was a good few bloody noisy diggity mooching about, looking for somewhere to sit down. Just something to eat. First place I tried, you can sit down and have something to eat. You've got to sit at a bar. I'm all right with that, but nah, not for Mrs. OG. Second place, concierge met you at the door. No food. Okay, fine. And now, the third place, I checked out the menu before I went in, the lunchtime snack menu. 26 notes for a burger and chips. I ain't going there, guys. I ain't going there. We find a nice little Spanish tapas place and a couple of pints of Madry there and some lovely tapas food. I mean, these mushrooms with the beans were lovely. Potato croquets and them prawns. Oh, but I think that calamari was probably my favourite, you know. Oh, lovely. Tapas lunch has been done. It was very tasty. My favourite was the calamari, and then prawns were all right and all. But the mushrooms, delicious. Walking down the Euston Road now, heading towards the Euston Underground Station, where we're going to head to Waterloo and then check into our hotel of choice by the Millennium. We're there. Bit of a chill, and then go and make our way to the O2 later. Might creep out for a pint beforehand though. What says you, OG? Well, she might want to stay in the room. We'll see. Welcome to the Premier Inn. 248, 247. There's the key, Nick. And we're in, guys. Oh, she's looking for the light. Oh, a nice purple light. Could be red. Yeah, it's a funny shaped room, that one. Look, it's an L-shaped. Or in golf, I think they call it a dog leg, don't they? So we're in our room. Just put the telly on. But I'm not getting a signal at the moment. But there is telly on there. So look, there's Mrs. OG, look. Chilling out. Having a cough up. Oh, we had a nice tapas lunch. So I thought, no, that's thrown us out really, because we usually have one sort of big meal a day. And that, it wasn't huge, but it was filling, if that makes sense. So anyway, guys, what now? Well, I might chill out for a bit, or I might creep out for a pint. I don't know what Mrs. OG's doing. I think she looks quite settled, but we did stop at that little shop there to buy some sweets. How much do they want for a packet of jelly babies?
£4.
No, it's original, next to it.
Alright.
I'll just get that, it's got to be cheap.
Well, yeah, how much is it going to charge for that?
I don't know that. How much is the fountain? Is it on the top of the lid?
1.75 litres.
Oh. No, that's Red Bull price. Yeah, that'll be all. What's the price on that one, mate?
$4.49.
$4.50. Just this then, yeah? Just that, thank you. Thank you.
If you need, you can take $3.99.
No,
You need.
Nah, you're
no,
right,
I
mate.
can get it in my local shop for £1.
Oh,
Yeah,
London prices.
London prices I know, but I'm sorry, I refuse to pay it.
Cheers, mate, thank you. So there you go, look, bargain, yeah. Go in and barter. That's what London's all about, bartering people. Honestly, some of the prices around here are absolutely shocking, but if you come knowing the prices, then, hey, you won't be that disappointed, are you? Anyway, there she is, look. Josh Duffy's now ringing me. She's just popped up on the phone, little OG, so better answer him up. Room with a view. Good for people watching here. We're nearly there, Nick. Are you looking forward to this one? Yeah, you've seen them before though, haven't you?
Yeah, 3 times.
3 times? Oh, first for me. More a metalhead, but hey, I've seen they put on a good show, so let's see if I'm pleasantly surprised, eh? Making our way in, we've been through security, done our ticket checks, etc. But they're snaking us through everywhere, mate. Honestly, I think my step count must be up to 20,000 or something, mate. This is nuts, guys. Do you know what I mean? And I'd say sort of the average age here has got to be about 50. So, hey, rock and roll. Oh, what we got here? More snaking. So there we go, guys. That was Depeche Mode at the O2. Nicolette, what did you think? Amazing. But you're a big fan anyway, aren't you? Yeah. I have to say, right, I'm a metalhead, but they put on a good show. And the sound at the O2, I have to say, every time I've been here, no matter what the band, it's always really, really good. So happy days. So we're out, guys. Great gig, wasn't it, Nick? Yeah, she loved it. She's a massive Depeche Mode fan. And she loves the Smiths and Morrissey and all that and all. But anyway, we are done. We stopped having a quick beer there in that bar. Now that bar, right, that's the last bar in the O2 we brought my old man up for a gig, bless him, before he passed. And he come and watched ELO with me and Nick. So we had a beer in there with him. to let the crowd started down before we left. But that's probably the last live gig he attended. Yeah, great band, you know, ELO. But Depeche Mode were bloody good too, weren't they?
Very good.
Happy days. We thought we were doing ourselves a favour by avoiding the line, but my God, look at it. That's the queue, just getting the tube, guys. Bear in mind, it's now 10 to 12. Good God, man. That's absolutely crazy. Oh dear. And that is the end of Saturday night. Well, it's now Sunday morning. We avoided the queues for the tube station because we walked round and just went in the front entrance. So I feel sorry for them guys that were stuck in that queue, because no doubt a lot of them missed their train home, I'm guessing. But anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, got myself a nice snack for the end of the night, and we're going to get up and probably have breakfast in the morning. And I'm visiting some CEX shops tomorrow. Oh yes, for a future video. But anyway, guys, what has your Saturday night entailed? Drop in the comments, as always. Sunday morning, people. Going to have a bit of breakfast. So, yeah. And then we're off to look at some CEX shops, of which there are two, in very close proximity together. I'll be shooting a separate video for that. And then make our way home on them cancelled trains. Not looking forward to that. Should wake me up, guys. Double shot, bish bosh bang. This has to be the slowest toaster in history, guys. Be stood here what feels like an hour now. See if it's moved any. Oh, it's starting to brown a bit. Saved on the lecky, I suppose. Little trick for you guys to thaw the butter. Look, put it between your hot toast. Works for me. A few of my little mates here. Look, getting ready. Not bothered by us, are they? Look at them all. Living off our scraps, they are. There he comes. Look, what, you got anything for me? He says, sorry, boys. They're all a bit puffed up, aren't they? I'm sorry, boys. I ain't got anything. Anyway, catch you later. Have a good Sunday, yeah? Mrs. OG, texting little OG. So we are on a bridge, making our way into town to go explore CEX, etc. Nick, I have one question for you.
Yes.
What time is it?
Oh, it can't be beer o'clock already.
No, it's not. But no, it's not beer o'clock. I'm asking you what time it is. What time is it, Nick? Oh, she did. She looked. I thought she was going to look on her phone.
Only 10 to 12.
Well done.
Big Ben. Well, not Big Ben, is it?
Just having a chat with Nick, and we were talking about that there, and she said, well, that's not actually Big Ben. Apparently Big Ben's the name of the...
I believe Big Ben is the name of the big bell in there.
The bell, and that's got a different name.
I believe that's what Elizabeth Tower, but I could be wrong. But we need to, when we get
well, my Lego kit,
we'll look it up.
my Big Ben Lego kit.
Everybody does refer to that as Big Ben. When we get home, we'll look it up.
I'm sure someone in there will know. They'll drop it in the comments. The Sherlock Holmes pub there, guys. Now, that's a great little boozer because they show they used to show old Sherlock Holmes films on screens in there. Don't know if they still do. Don't think it's open yet. It's a shame because I've got a Green King voucher to use for 50 quid. Yeah, buy me a pint or two. Well, I don't know, London prices. Nelson's column, guys. Good old Nelson. National Gallery. Police or ambulance sirens. Little stroll this morning as we make our way up towards those CEX shops. And we've just had a Little wander into Leicester Square now, as you can see there. Oh yes, that's good for a bit of people watching around here. That's where it is at the moment. Yeah. Them street entertaining guys ain't out yet. Radio X, yeah. Nick's radio station, Radio X. There it is. She'd like a lot, a bit of Christmas balls. There we go, guys. That's it. Leicester Square.
Walk round the park.
We could walk round the park, look at the statues. Yeah, let's do it. Paddington.
Paddington's there.
Paddington. Mary Poppins.
Chart, you've got thingy.
Who else?
Lauren Hardy.
Hardy. He actually don't look fat there. Well, not by today's standards. He's probably been quite slim now, wouldn't he, old Laurel? Which was which? You had Stan Laurel and Hardy. One was fat, one was thin. Which one? But the fat one wouldn't really be considered fat, would he now?
Let's go and sit with Paddington.
Oh, okay. Let's go and sit with Paddington. Yeah, that'd be good.
Go to Paddington first.
Yeah. Look who's on the top of the cinema there. Look. Batman, guys. Nick spotted him, not me. Good spot, Nick.
And then on to doing some very touristy things, because you know, guys, it would be rude not to. Oh yes, Mr. Bean, Paddington Bear, what's not to love? And if you look closely, Nick even took a bite of his sandwich.
Old Gerrard Street, guys. The heart of London's Chinatown. Oh yes. Great for a Chinese meal. Bit of crispy duck. Yeah, they're starting to queue already. I mean, it's only just sort of gone midday, isn't it? Yeah. It's only 12:15 and they're queuing for a Chinese meal already. I said, if I hadn't have had my breakfast, I reckon I might have fancied one of them ducks there. Look at that. Happy days, mate, yes. Bit of crispy duck. Hoisin sauce. Took myself into it, ain't I? No, I'm still stuffed, guys. Anyway, Dumplings legend there, look. See, I can't believe how busy these restaurants are already, you know. Yeah, it's mad, it's mad. Anyway, it smells great round here. Yeah, it does. What you say, mate?
Does smell nice.
Yeah, it does smell good. Anyway, Chinatown, guys. So, guys, finished there. Did my video in for my CEX game hunt. And now, what time is it, Nick?
3:00.
Poor old Mrs. OG, her back is twingy as hell today, so we're walking very slowly, but we're not far from our train station now anyway, so we'll stop and have a beer and then we'll get to the station. Get you home, love. Get you home.
Got to get home, yeah.
Look at it, let them cats sort you out, eh? You need a bit of cat therapy, you need a bit of Luna in your life. Yeah, I bet Luna's missed you. Anyway, pub down here, let's go.
Beer o'clock en route to the station, because you've got to stay hydrated, guys. Oh yes.
Bit of time to kill before we get on that dodgy train. Should be a 50-minute journey, but now going to take 2 hours. I would say happy days, but hey, there is one benefit. I'll have a beer before I get on that train. But the thing is, I don't want too many in case I need a pee. These bus replacements and all that nonsense. Ho hum. So we've made it to the train. It's going to pull away in a few minutes' time. It's due to leave at 3:20. It should be a 50-minute journey, but with bus replacement, I'll film at the other end and we'll see how long it's actually taken in total. Fingers crossed it ain't too bad, guys. Please, please. I'm estimating 2 hours. We'll see. Service today's a lot quieter, so I'm hoping I don't get a woman on the bus like we had coming up. My God, she did my head in. She did not stop talking, right? She didn't even breathe. She had like gills, so she could breathe while just constantly yapping. Don't tell her that I said this, but she told the whole bloody bus. She was awful. She was awful. My God, there's some dodgy people in this planet. Anyway, here's hoping we avoid them today. It's gone 4 o'clock outside Rochester Station, waiting for a bus. You'd think they'd have one waiting here, wouldn't you, for the bus replacement? There's only one train an hour, but no, that's not the case, guys. It looks like another 20-minute wait. Ho hum.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The wheels on the bus.
And we have just walked in the door. It is now 5:25. So to be fair, it didn't take me as long as I thought it would, but it was still too long.
Dark now.
It's dark, yeah, it's dark now. We left, it weren't dark. And I was very lucky that when I got to the station, there was taxis.
There was only two.
There was only two, but we got one. We got the second one of the two, so I was well happy with that. Because last time we wanted to get a taxi from our local station on the Sunday, there was only two taxis running in the whole town. So you can imagine, in the end, we went and sat in a pub and I had to phone and order it. Yeah, and I had to wait an hour. That was bad. Anyway, we are home, and I have to say, we're very relieved to be home. I'm actually, yeah, my legs are a bit achy. I've done a lot of steps this weekend, which is not a bad thing. Yeah. Happy days.